What is the Dolphins' biggest weakness on offense? From afar, it looks like they don't have one.
Well, no, they do. And it could come into play right now. Their biggest weakness is they lack depth on the offensive line. And you mentioned Trent Williams, which is very topical because the Dolphins have their own injury issue with their stud left tackle, Teron Armstead, who sustained a pectoral injury late in the second quarter against Houston last Sunday. It's a strain, not a tear, which is good news. It means he's not out for the year. Mike McDaniel has refused all week to rule him out for the game. He's listed as doubtful to play on Sunday. And with a pectoral strain, do you really want to take the risk of putting him in there if he's 100% and aggravating the injury?
I've never heard of a player being listed as doubtful and then playing. I don't understand even why they have the designation, but okay.
That's correct. Well, they got rid of probable because if somebody remember
it's the same thing. What are you talking about? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What I miss, by the way, quick sidebar, what I miss about those, if you recall, they used to have the designation Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Yes.
The probable, doubtful, questionable. That was they used to do it every day of the week. Now they just do it Friday. Anyway, I digress. Well, here's the thing is, so Teron Armstead, complete stud. The Dolphins signed him to this big free agent contract. The only issue with him is he's got an injury history. A lot of it is bad luck.
Same with Trent Williams.
Correct. First game of the year suffers a toe injury. He's been on the injury report every week since that, but he's been able to play, except he left the game in the first quarter of the Jets game. This was the week after Tua had the concussion on that Thursday night game. Teddy Bridgewater started, got quote-unquote concussed, really. They put Skylar Thompson in, and if the rookie seventh-round pick's job's not tough enough as it is, Armstead leaves the game in the first quarter after aggravating the injury, and all of a sudden the pass protection can't hold up.
Okay.
Armstead sits out week 6 against Minnesota. Thompson and Teddy Bridgewater played. They got sacked, I believe, a combined 6 times again. And when they weren't sacked, they were being hurried all over the place. Against Houston on Sunday, this is a great stat. In the 4 games before Sunday, Tua was sacked a total of 3 times.
Oh.
In the 3 series he played after Armstead left Sunday against Houston, he was sacked 4 times.
Okay.
And eventually they took him out of the game because A, they had the game under control, and B, he's going to get killed out there. So they haven't shown they can protect the quarterback without Armstead, and he likely won't play Sunday. That's the biggest weakness.
And it seems like if your biggest weapon on offense is the crossing routes to the fast wide receivers 15 to 20 yards down the field, even though they run 4-2, it takes a little time to run from here all the way across the field. So if you don't have time, you can't do that. So that'll be interesting to see if they can pull that off.
Correct. And they may switch like quick slants because you can see a lot of wide receiver screens.
Sure.
I think they'll adjust because McDaniel's a brilliant coach, but they're going to be limited in what they can do if the protection can't hold up for more than 3 seconds. Yeah?
Well, just listening to Nick Bosa talk, I mean, they know the defensive game plan. It sounds like what the Niners are going to do is play aggressive press man coverage, even though they could get burned, and try to take away the quick stuff. And hope that, if Miami responds by going downfield, that the Niners pass rush will take care of that. Not sure if it will, but without Teron Armstead, it's possible. Another question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that's a dangerous. I don't know if you want to cover.
That's what I'm saying.
Man to man.
But if they start playing back, it seems like a lot of teams are just backing off the Dolphins. And it's like, okay, well, Tua will dice you up and complete 75. I mean, he almost wants you to do that. So let's see how aggressive and confident the Niners are. They have some guys in the secondary you could go after with, Waddle or whoever.